know.
Hello everybody, my name is Brian Kelly and welcome back to Talk of the Town. Hello everybody, my name is Brian Kelly and welcome back to Talk of the Town. Now, hello everybody and welcome back to Talk of the Town. My name is Brian Kelly and we have... Hello everybody, my name is Brian Kelly and welcome back to another edition of Talk of the Town. Play a list. Hello everybody, my name is Brian Kelly and welcome back to Talk of the Town. We have a very special show for you this week, and I'm not kidding. We are on location in Canton at TreeTop Adventures Canton, and I'm with the owner, Topher Kerr.
Great to see you, great to meet you, and I'm excited to be on the Milton Access Network, Talk of the Town. We opened here on July 2nd, so we're just a little over 3 weeks old. And we have had the privilege and sort of amazing adventure of welcoming climbers from all over New England so far in these past 3 weeks. Our builder was Outdoor Ventures, and they are pretty much seen as the most sophisticated in terms of environmentally conscious construction, they're the exclusive distributor of the SSB Bornak Smart Safe Belay system, which is a...
Boy, that's pretty technical.
Exactly.
Are you an engineer?
Not an engineer, I'm an outdoor educator and teacher by trade.
And you're going to show us that in a little bit?
And I will definitely show you that.
But before you get into too much complicated stuff,
yeah, no problem.
Because you'll lose me. Okay. I have to see it when you're explaining it.
No problem.
But folks, so just take a look around. This is just incredible. Yeah, it blows you away to see this place.
We decided to go big. We are more than twice the size of anything around. You've got to go to southern New England or all the way to Washington, D.C. to find a ropes course park that has 10 trails. We have 130 elements in the trees, over 15 zip lines.
They're called elements. Some people call them frightening.
They will challenge you.
Challenging, okay.
And sort of like skiing, it's the same kind of language of color coding of difficulty. So we actually have an even lower level of yellow first, so 3 courses that are yellow, 4 courses or trails that are green, 2 that are blue, and 1 black diamond.
Shouldn't that be red? Stop before you go on this one.
Exactly.
Was that your idea to come up with that kind of the ski trail kind of a coating?
That actually has come out of the Outdoor Ventures build, and I definitely support it. It's a pretty common vernacular out there in terms of ratings, like movies in terms of PG.
So what motivated you to dream up this for this part of the
biggest motivation was that my wife and daughters were at a Outdoor Ventures builded park up at Bromley Mountain about 4 years ago and had an amazing time. And we started talking and thinking about it and decided that if we were to build one, maybe we could try and find a perfect place near a city as opposed to an add-on to a resort area. And so that people could come for a half-day experience.
And still go home,
and still go home and not have to spend money to spend the night and on all the gas.
Sure.
And that also means that kids could come here for school trips, whether it's science or
Are you from
cultural.
this area?
Originally, I'm from Philadelphia. My wife and I have been living in the Boston area for the last 20 years. We did live in Stoughton for 5 or 6 years, so that gives us a little.
Did you try to put it in the Blue Hills? Just curious.
We
because
did.
That's the place I thought this place should be. But it's not very far anyways.
No, it's a few miles away, and when it's with state lands, it's a little more complicated in terms of getting it done.
More bureaucracy?
I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying it was a little more complicated.
Okay, understandable.
So we are really happy with our partnership with the Irish Cultural Center. We've named all 10 of our trails after famous Irish sites. And there's great opportunities here because of their restaurant and bar, and
so you don't have to worry about that part of that component.
Right. We don't have to stress as much about concessions. They can sort of meet some of that need.
But it's pretty unique, though, that you would even approach. Did you? Obviously, you approached them.
We definitely approached them. It took about.
And they probably thought you were out of your mind at first.
At first, we had to bring some of the board members down to a great park down on the Cape, and so that they could experience that.
I see. But that's just ingenious to team up with a nonprofit like the Irish Cultural Center.
Right.
And to work out the details and to be able to make it happen.
Land that has great trees and has parking and is near the highways is few and far between.
Well, and you're so close to Boston.
Exactly.
Unlimited supply of customers.
5 miles away from 3
and now
highways.
that you're on Talk of the Town, I hope you're ready. You better have enough staff because the thing is going to boom.
We're excited for that boom, definitely.
Wow.
We can put up to 200 people in the trees at once, which is incredible.
Is this your first business venture on your own?
This is not our first business venture. This is our first aerial ropes and zip line park.
I see,
But we've been working with this company, Outdoor Ventures, for about 4 years, getting close in other sites and learning more and more, and we found the perfect place.
And do you go up at all?
Absolutely.
I know. I was talking to Max, and he's a climber. Are you a climber too?
I'm a climber. Max is a pro, so but I can hang. I definitely can. I'm happier in the trees than on the ground for sure.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we kind of walk around and you can tell people what they're looking at and give people a sense of, you know, folks. I went to their website and everything. It's just nothing like coming here and seeing it. Truly, it's completely different. I've been at some ropes courses up in Ontario and in Quebec, which have some similar, but this site right here is just magnificent. And so let's take a walk.
I'd love to. Thanks.
Okay, folks, are you ready? Here we go. We're going to check it out. This could be the last Talk of the Town, but hey, it's been good knowing you, folks.
Hardly. So we have 2 big harnessing areas. That's the first thing that happens after you check in. Then we move to a safety briefing. I'll blitz through that really quickly. Couple practice lines, and then up to the main platform, and we go. So here, it's a 3-hour experience. The first half hour or so is the harnessing, safety briefing, and practice lines. Because we are here to try and get you independent.
Okay.
So that your confidence is on yourself. And your friends and the relationships that you have come here with to build common ground in this course and then move forward. This place is a relationship accelerator.
It's all about relationships, folks.
It is. And we kind of, despite our shirts, are able to fade back
and just kind of watch and observe.
And monitor, and we're there if you need us.
Okay.
So let's head down to the safety briefing.
Good.
Welcome to TreeTop Adventures again. I'm about to do the safety briefing, but I wanted to show you...
I'm here with Topher, people. This is the owner of TreeTop's Adventure, if you just tuned in, and they're going to show me how to do this.
Exactly.
This TreeTop Adventure.
Make sure you are being safe and know how to make it around the course.
All right.
A couple things I want to show you that are very special about the construction process and environmental conscientiousness. One, I have 130 to 135 platforms up in the trees. 250 cables, but I've never penetrated a tree. Think about that. The engineering is exquisite. Everything is held by wedges. All cables
I'm starting to feel
are
a wedge myself.
There you go. But every platform is held by wedges. Everything is friction, tension. So that
I see. Oh, I got you. Okay,
right?
yeah.
So we are not digging into these trees. In fact, we are stabilizing this forest. All of these wood chips were done on site. This is from the dead wood and the delimbing that had to happen to create this course. And it means in big storms or winter storms, these trees are stabilized off each other instead of getting ripped apart by screws or bolts that
so
are
they'll last longer, probably.
They are going to last longer. And we can swap out the diameter and size of these slats or wedges to allow the growth.
I got you.
In the coming years. There's a wetlands over here.
Yeah.
And we had to work very carefully and hard with the Canton Conservation Commission to get approval to, have a course and zip lines over the wetlands. But those wetlands are what keep these trees so straight and so healthy and strong. If someone just paved over them or it's another field, these trees would be on their way out. And so there's some great lessons for
symbiotic relationship.
Sure. And there's some great learning that can happen in a environmental studies class or a physics class out here. You have every law of motion at work. So I'm going to jump up now
Okay.
and show you the magic of your harness and these clips.
All right.
So take these off of your head,
Yep.
and you will see that they are dual action,
Okay.
meaning you have to open down here on the L before you can open here.
Okay, I got you.
All right?
Yep.
And so I want you to keep doing that, just getting that skill down with one hand.
Okay.
The other one does not work because it's locked. Now
Okay.
hear that click.
Yeah.
This is a tweezel. This is the pin that goes in the cylinder.
Yeah.
You will see these red key tweezels
Throughout the park.
all over the course.
Okay, I see a blue one.
This is blue means zip line. You're up in the air.
Ah, okay.
But it functions just the same.
Okay.
This one is now locked. I have begun a course. I cannot get off.
Okay.
This is unlocked. I am now on.
All right.
I come to the next.
Yeah.
I find which one is open. I click onto the cable. I tweezel up.
Yeah.
This one is now unlocked.
So once you tweezle, it'll unlock the opposite one?
Correct.
Okay.
Or once you tweezle, you are locked onto that cable.
Oh, I see. And then the other one will be able to be
Correct.
released. I got you.
So
Okay.
here I am. We are allowed 3 people on a platform.
Okay.
1 person on an element.
All right.
This is a very short little element.
This
for
is an
safety
element,
briefing.
folks.
So here I am, but let's say I stumble and I fall.
Yeah.
Here I am. My maximum fall is 2 feet off this cable.
Okay.
Let's say I need some help. I call out staff, and anybody in an orange shirt is going to quickly give you some assistance, some tips, or in some cases, if you're really done, we can come up and assist you down.
Okay.
But most of the time, you're going to reach up, and you're going to pull up, and you're going to self-recover. And that's why we're better than American Ninja Warrior. Because on that show,
You can't self-recover.
you can't self-recover. You're out in the first element, you're water, and you boo, 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 you're done, right? Here, but that's not life. Life is about getting back up and
Whoa,
continue.
I love it. I love it.
All right?
Okay.
And that's not even a... Anyway, so here
Okay.
we go. So another tweezle. I come.
And that locks it now.
That locks it.
Okay.
Unlocked. I come over. Now I go here. A blue tweezle.
Oh, we got a zip line coming.
Symbolizes air, right? A little bit.
Oh, so this would be the gap between the trees.
This is the gap. There's nothing to walk on, so that means I unclip my
Trolley.
trolley. There's a little spring in the back.
Yep.
You hit that on.
Yep.
It's got a little tail, and I'll show you what that's for. So you take your open clip, you put it on,
Yeah.
lock
it on.
ride along. I've got 2 on, so I can just have this one hang
Yeah.
in front. I put one hand on top,
Yeah.
one hand here. I weight my harness, and then I point my toes in the direction I'm going, and I zip, and I come along. Now, let's say I go, but I stumble a little bit, and I come back, and I can't quite reach it. I wait till I stop. I turn around, and I go hand over hand, nice and steady, back up to self-recover. The one down here is the open one. I click on.
Tweezle.
Tweezle. I come off. I am here. This is the first on, but the last off in terms of your
Okay.
equipment, your
All right.
zip trolley. Off to the side. Coming this way. Now we have a vertical element here. Like the zip trolley, it is your first on, last off. Vertical element means there's some kind of ladder. Okay? So this is a very small ladder for demonstration purposes. On the course we have some big ladders, up or down. So you put on, this is called an SRL, but
It goes
is
onto the main.
dual action, goes right
right,
onto
yeah,
that
yeah.
main ring.
Yeah.
Okay? And then you'll see a little ring with a tweezle. So you flip on,
Tweezle.
right?
Tweezle it.
Tweezle that pin into the piston,
So that locks in.
click,
And now you can release
and
the
now
other
I
one.
have 2. This one's released. I come here,
Yeah.
and this is like a seat belt. So if I fell, it would catch. Right? Here I
Okay.
am. I stumbled off the ladder.
Gotcha.
Okay? Just like a seat belt, I need to give it a little up, and then I can come down safely.
So are you telling me that you don't have to go tweezeling through all these all the way down the ladder?
No, not all the way down.
Like a lot of ropes courses you do.
No. So occasionally,
I've been ones in
sometimes
Ontario and Quebec, and that's everyone
Right.
all the way down the ladder.
And so the beauty
no
is,
safety.
well, these are expensive, and so
We appreciate you buying them.
Exactly. And so these are, you know, an investment in people's experience in terms of those vertical elements.
Nice.
So then what we do is we find the open one, and now anytime a tweezel is on a rope and it's not in a cable and loop, we call it a freezel, because you click it
you get released.
and you are released from the course because your feet are on the ground, and then you undo the red clip and you let that safely go up.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
So we can, if you would like, you want to do a practice line, or we just want to go, the practice lines are a little
Let's go up.
chintzy, let's go up. Okay.
So we have one of these tweety things.
It's just for going backwards, right?
Yeah.
So it's also called the...
Oh, that's why it's there now, because we're going opposite.
Well, no, because sometimes, let's say somebody's up there and they have to go to the bathroom or something, so they want to come down, so it's for exiting that.
I gotcha.
90% of the people, 90% of the traffic is just going one way.
Gotcha.
So we call this the Bunratty Bridge, which is one of the names of the longest standing and still operating drawbridges in Ireland, because this bridge does have a winch on it, and so at night we yank it up, and so that nobody can come climb at night. So it's a cool engineering
safety
piece of ingenuity. So we're going to clip on, find that open one, we're going to tweezel, we're then going to clip the other one on and go right over it.
Clip on.
You just need to tweezel once.
Tweezel.
Perfect. Other one goes on. You don't need to tweezel it, you just need to move it along. Watch your step as you come up. This is an element. Then we get to this post, and it gives you a little more practice. One on again, tweezel. Take this one, on you go. That's great. So welcome to Tirnogue. This is the starting platform.
Land of the young.
You got it. You just dropped several years or decades by getting up
Good,
here.
I get a few.
So the beauty of this place is that we have 7 courses that are pretty much for everybody. You need to be 7 years old or older.
Okay,
to go
so
on.
7 years old. It's not a height restriction, it's an age?
It's an age. It has to do with ability in terms of dexterity, fine motor skills, ability to read a little bit. And if you can't read, if it's a very small 7-year-old, sometimes they're going to need some assistance from a parent, etc.
Okay.
But they can be on the yellows, or with an adult, they can be on the greens. But regardless, even Max, our staff pro climber, when he comes out, or myself, I've had a fair amount of experience, you always start on a yellow or green. That's where you get your legs under you.
Get warmed up.
It's where you begin.
Okay.
Then we have 2 blues and a black.
Okay.
Okay? You know you are going up, right? You know you are going. It's very easy to tell that you're getting harder because you're going straight up to begin with. And those are definitely more advanced trails.
Okay.
And people have, just like skiing, right? You know, you can snowplow down a mogul field, but you could also, you know, do parallel turns or telemark and make it really picture perfect. So
you can break your leg like I did.
Right.
I just went.
So it takes practice, and there's lots of different techniques out there in terms of feeling successful. But we're in the business of building everybody's confidence that much further on every trail.
Okay.
So, and so it's so you're not going to be in a situation at a ski place where suddenly you got up a chairlift and the only way down is a black diamond, right, or in a sled of ski patrol. It's a little more right, exactly. It's a little more under control here. We always have monitors up
less
here,
painful.
etc. Exactly. So I think a great and compact trail for us is going to be Giant's Causeway.
I love Giant's
All right.
Causeway.
Giant's Causeway is named for Northern Ireland,
Okay.
and it's for this gorgeous set of perfect hexagon stones. And the way the legend goes is Finn McCool got in a fight with a Scottish red giant, and the battle went on so far that they then cast aside the volcanic stones that used to be an ancient land bridge to Scotland, to Ireland. It's pretty cool. So this is a pretty cool green course, so we're going to get after Giant's
Sounds
Causeway.
good. All right, we're going to go on Giants.
So here we go. Find that open one, you clip, I'm on. My other one's unlocked. So I would say we are headed out, and then we'll be going up that climbing wall, etc. So I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And
no more than one person on an element.
exactly, one more person than element. And a little bit of advice that I like to give folks is that you want to wait and work the element. So when there's ropes or wood that's as sort of handles, you want to use that as much as possible. Because if you're leaning on the cables, your arms are going to get a little beat up, and you're actually unweighting what you're standing on, so it sort of gets away from you.
Okay.
Now you got to center your balance a little bit to make it smooth, but that's what we're going for.
Okay.
So everything's in motion, right? There we go. Little uphill. So there we go. The wider you go, the more sort of action you can feel.
Why, so going wider is better?
Well, going wider gets a little more motion. Going centered is a little more stable.
Oh, okay.
And you duck. Come in, you find that tweezel.
Go wider.
Nice. So
Teal.
that
This
red
is
clip
teal.
on. So
It's good. A little teal.
little teal. So I have that red clip on, and then these are here.
Oh, because the red is that's the safety. Okay.
That's the safety mechanism. So now I'm on. I'm using the handles.
Yeah.
These are only here if someone is stuck, and the staff then would clip on and use them. Some people use them for help as well. But you are now climbing up. All right. So that you can go to a higher platform. All right.
Okay.
And now I find the open
And you send it down.
clip. Flip onto this tweeze. This one is on. The last thing I do is unclip the red.
Oh, and I use the
now
rope
you
to
pull it down. That's the first thing you put onto your D-ring.
Okay. Then I tweezel it.
Yep.
Okay. And do I also hook this onto the same spot?
Sure,
Yeah.
you can. That'll work.
All right. And then I just climb over.
Yep. Nice step onto it. Nice. That's good.
Just sit down and let yourself go. Put your feet straight up.
Talking to me?
Yeah, because your clips are stuck around it now.
Oh, so exit on the right?
Yeah, so I'll stay closest to the line. I'm gonna
Yeah.
Yes, sir. You're ruining my shot. Just jump like a parachuter.
No, better stand. I don't want you to break your back. So just walk off.
Oh, it's a walk-off.
There you go. It's like what was all out of that?
Oh, that was fun. Oh my God. No.
Topher, this has been unbelievable today.
Brian, great to see you. Thanks so much for coming out.
If you just caught the end of the show, I'm with Topher Kerr, the owner of TreeTop Adventures in Canton, Mass. And it's just been an unbelievable adventure today. Is there anything else you want to share with the viewers at home before we go?
Just wanted to say that we are really looking forward to get people out here, whether it's families, birthday parties, corporate events. Like, enough with the golf outings already. Come to TreeTop Adventures and rock it in the trees.
Oh,
we'll see you
what's
at the
this night
Irish
thing
Show.
you got? You got some night thing coming up.
On Friday, Saturday nights, we're open till 10 o'clock. We've got rope lighting everywhere. And this Friday night, July 29th,
They'll probably miss it.
we have a glow in the park.
But you'll have another one, right?
We'll have another one.
A glow in the park. What's a glow in the park?
It means we've got music and glow sticks, all kinds of stuff.
And all
Lasers.
LED lighting up in the trees and everything?
Excellent. You got it.
And then, okay, excellent. Well, folks, hey, it's just unbelievable. I wish you much success, and we'll be back.
Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.